What is going on, guys? It is Memorial Day weekend. We have had so much stuff going on this weekend. We have started working on tilling our front yard, part of our front yard anyway, and we've had the chickens out free ranging, and they've been doing really good, so that's nice, getting them out there. I wanted to do it a long time ago, but I was trying to wait till pasture just to take a little bit of pressure from predators off, like fox and bobcat and everything else, but yeah, they got what they wanted anyway. So we have our rabbit book here, and we are fixing to go snag our grow outs, do our very last weigh in, make a decision on keeping one of our does for now, and then it is time to send them to freezer camp. So super excited. We're gonna go snag these rabbits, and we'll be back in here in the morning. All right, guys, we just got done weighing everybody. We're not coming in as high as I hoped. Still got a lot of, I mean, they're higher 3s and mid 4s, higher 4 there, but it was a buck. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of sitting in the lower 4, kind of averaging around like exactly around 4 pounds. I was hoping to be somewhere around 5, but for our first litter, I think we're doing good. So I'm pretty sure that was my big boy too, that was sitting at 412. Of course, he got the biggest. I would love to keep him for a buck and get rid of the second one that I got that I haven't been breeding with, and I know I could probably keep up with it, but I mean, the main ones that I'm keeping right now are does, so that means every single doe that I keep out of this litter, I can't breed with him. I shouldn't, so you don't want to breed litter mates. So I'm not going to keep him. I'd love to. He's pretty colored, and he's the biggest of the litter. But these are the ones going to freezer camp. There are 7 here. And then these first 2 does right here at 408 are these 2. And I believe we are going to keep them. They're nice and gentle. They let me hold them pretty nice. And they're the biggest does. So we're going to take them back and give them a hutch, and then we are going to get started on processing these guys out. So let's get to that. Also, before we go, we're going to go ahead and create them a sheet, just so that way it's done, I don't forget. So this is Spots. Right here is 525. That's week 12 for her first litter, and then our second one is going very good. We'll take a look at them in a little bit. Karen is living up to her name. She was supposed to kindle 2 days ago, and she still hasn't, so she's holding over again. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a few days just because she still could, and I don't want to process her out with these guys and have her babies in her. So we're gonna give her a few more days, and she's probably gonna get called out by next weekend. So we are done with that, and then now this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and give these guys a name for the log. I guess just to make it easy, we'll start with this one. I'll just call her Cream. Date of birth is 3/2/24, and we will go doe as Spot, buck as Bucky, just so that's in the log. So we will have our date there, and we will continue to do that with our buck and our doe, just so we know where they came from. We can always look back on the log, see which ones, where they were at. I'm gonna write down kept on these 2, and yeah, so that kind of everything tracks. So we're gonna go ahead and make another name for the brown one and give her a sheet, and then we'll go get them a hutch. So we got them in their hutches. I need to go get their water, and I thought I had more feeders, but I got to run to Tractor Supply today anyway, or Baumgart's, whichever one I go to, probably Baumgart's. So I'm gonna pick a couple more feeders for now. I'm gonna go get them some water, just throw them in some hay, and they'll be okay with that. So we call it right now, we call it her Milk Dud. My daughter might change her names. I usually let my daughter name them, but she wasn't down here with me. So Milk Dud and Cream. And they are moved in. Spot's down here. While we're right here, before we get to butchering, we'll go ahead and check on her babies. I know she had one in here that is an aggressive little thing. He stayed out here. He was the first one out, and every time I tried to pet him, he just go to ram me, making all types of noise. Spot and Bucky always putting out these pretty colors like this. Maybe this one's a doe this time. We'll cross our fingers. And there's at least one up in here, 2, 3. So they're doing good, and Spot's doing good as always. She does such a good job. She's a good mom. So there's litter number 2, and we're gonna go get water and get all these guys taken care of and get some hay out, and then we are gonna start processing litter number 1. So we were fixing to get started. We got our rabbits up over here. We got our cooler of water. We got a bucket for everything. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep their hides yet. They might just end up in the bucket and go to the compost. And we got our water hose. So we're fixing to start knocking these out before the rain hits. Right now I'm doing it over here. This is where I've processed rabbits before. I used to have it set up to like do 2, but it's so fast you don't need to hang 2 anyway. But so I'll be doing one at a time on this side over here. Eventually I plan to go around on the back side of the barn back there by the hutches and have like a little shelter coming off of the barn set up back there to be able to process them back there around that side. But we're gonna do it up here. It's already ready to go, and we're gonna knock these guys out. All right, well, we got our livers, our kidneys, and some of the hearts. We're gonna save those for the dogs. And I'm gonna start with the kidneys. We'll put everything else in the freezer. And we got all of our rabbits fully processed. We are about to, say hi babe. We are about to get the food saver going and vacuum seal these. And I think we're just gonna keep them all whole for now. And then the next batch we might quarter some up and have like just legs and stuff. So we're gonna get after it. Well, we got them all vacuum sealed, sort of. They are, they're done. Our vacuum sealer is kind of crapped out. I haven't used it in quite a while, so we will definitely be getting a new one of those. But for right now, they are in the freezer, and they won't last long, I'm sure. So we kept one out for the fridge. That'll probably get cooked tomorrow. But yeah, super exciting. We finally made it through the whole process. It's been so long getting here, but we have rabbit in the freezer, and we have more on the way. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.